Alright, this is going to be my first attempt of recording and seeing how we go. The first step we're going to do is just install WSL in our system because I'm not going to work on Windows. Linux is the way I generally go, and since Windows provides that now, which is much easier to do than anything else, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so first of all, into Google how to get that. And I'm going to do that on a separate window so that this video comes out better, but let me first search on it on the second window. Alright, how to install WSL 2 because it's the second version on Windows. Alright, we have two good results from last year, so I'm going to look at this on the Microsoft website. Hopefully that has a better documentation. So before we install, we should have Windows 10 11. I have Windows 11 running, which is great. And then I just need to open my PowerShell. So PowerShell is what I'll open. Sorry, you can't see this. Here's my PowerShell. Whoa, that's not my documentation. That wasn't what I wanted to share. This is what I wanted to share. PowerShell. And then I'm supposed to do WSL install. And I'll add this in my repo as well if I can. It's already installed. Yay! That is fantastic. So if I want to change the default install, first of all, let's see what is right there now. Did I make a mistake? WSL dash dash list. So these are the available ones. So which version are we running right now? We are running Ubuntu 20.4. That's not too bad. Let's say I want to use 24.4 because we are living in the future. So let's use that. So what I can do is wws install -t, and the name of this is Ubuntu 24.04. So I do that. I don't need to be using this. Okay, as it is installing, let's figure out how we can remove our existing version. Remove existing WSL version. Alright, we have Ubuntu 24.04 here. And after many moons, let me pause the recording as it is doing this. Okay, meanwhile what I also did was uninstalled the older version of Ubuntu, and now as you can see with this -l command you can see which version you have, which I had two, now I have one, which is what I wanted because I want to play games and I want to install more games in my system, and if I keep installing a bunch of Ubuntus it's gonna be a problem. So let's continue. So as it is happening, I also want to set my Visual Studio Code. So we can have a Visual Studio Code, and then we get to a point where how do we install? In VS Code, how do we do it? And as it is running, let's kind of figure out, because I like to use the terminal for WSL in VS Code, and makes it much easier. So let's see. So it says press F1, which is also you can do from Control Shift P if you're using Windows. I do not know what's for Mac, so it's something similar, but it will be there. Okay, so WSL, connect to WSL. Lost it. What? We don't have it as of now. Great. I think until this gets installed, not to